you got. Tell they until I bring it to their doorstep. Please tell her back, breath, smell like. Never be the same. Cause I really like the. Had a twin, I would. Big bag, bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags, bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, Birkin bag, body back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got LeBron James, Joel Embiid out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving at the point guard position. Now here's Jokic, following the miss by Ja Morant. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jokic has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the West All-Stars. Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Antetokounmpo against Doncic. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Lock at 6, Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now, here's Doncic to the inside. And the dunk by James.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East. And Embiid with the block. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Tatum.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Morant against Irving. Doncic outside. Goes up the baseline. They get the rebound. Jokic. And what a play. Just snatched out of the fast break chance.
Big fella running the floor. I love it. Marking and showing you he can be determined to beat everybody down the floor.
Doncic passes to Embiid. Irving kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Jokic draws the double. Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Irving passes to James. Back to Irving. A second chance effort. And it's the East with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Morant against Doncic. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Outside, Fox. The high post shot. That's good on the jump shot.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range, just the way he wants to.
Lillard from deep three-point land. The shot, no good. And the West will go the other way with it. Here's Randall. In all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. The East All-Stars have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Damian Lillard.
And he sinks the second.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Randall with the bucket.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And good that time.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season, breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game, and he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season, so this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Sabonis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now here's Edwards. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Randall outside. Outside for George. Goes back up. Fires for 3. And that one is off. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. West All-Stars lead.
17, the West All-Stars. 18. Get ready for your
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Aaron Jackson is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Brown. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Offensive rebound. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got his second bucket.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Adebayo kicks to Morant. Three-pointer. The West All-Stars pull it in. Shoots from 14. Edwards can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the double.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Doncic outside. There's the pass to Brown. Off target from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Morant missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Irving comes in for Halliburton.
Kyrie Irving.
Morant's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Irving surveying the floor. Kicks to Embiid. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Brown wide open, he fires. And the West hit again from deep.
3 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Mitchell. The run, and good. That thing was that time as it falls. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. The West leading by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Irving, and stolen by Tatum. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The kick out to Irving. Oh, and he almost had it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Siakam. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's John Morant in for Damian Lillard. Randall against DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The East trail by 4. Morant with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's DeRozan. The West grabs the miss. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by George, wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 now.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Can't hit from in close. And a deep 3 from George. That shot off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's DeRozan. It's good. This game is all even.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes to Randall. Fox with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Down low, here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And free throw good from Randall. He's perfect from the line this time. 1 second left. That shot misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. West All-Stars out in front, leading by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My 3rd grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter.
And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half.
Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second team. But tonight, they've been key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about the East All-Stars?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy hits. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Get ready for your East.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Lauri Markkanen Mitchell is out there with John Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And here are the East All-Stars now. 6-point game. Here's Morant. Second chance shot. And it's Giannis missing. Jokic against Tatum. And on the way from Irving for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars. And the officials will call the illegal swing right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Irving for 2.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Markkanen trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Outside Irving. And there's the pass to Jokic. Basket good. And the West leads by 9.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Second personal foul.
The West making some changes. Brown is checked in for Embiid, and it's Fox in for Irving. Siakam against LeBron. Brown outside. Here he goes, and finished off by Brown.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Adebayo. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Right side, Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Lillard. And another miss by the East. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And Jokic is one of the best passing big men in the game. He has a great feel for when to dish the rock.
West All-Stars foul.
The East All-Stars have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts to first free throw is good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Julius Randle's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for James. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Luka Doncic. And so here are the West All-Stars. Pass to Randle. Tries from 10. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. The West leading by 9. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Fox with it. Sabonis defending. The offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Catching up on changes for the West. Paul George comes in for Jaylen Brown. Halliburton subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Count that bucket. Lillard's got 7.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just...
Halliburton against Lillard. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Now here's Randle. D right on him. And that one, good.
Julius Randle.
He's got 8.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this league.
And Lillard throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Back to Halliburton. Passes it to George. Now here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
A silky, smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Outside, George. Halliburton against Lillard. Some nice passing here by the West. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And some changes here for the East. Markkanen, he's checked in for Siakam. Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Lillard. Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For 3, Edwards. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum. That shot missing. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day?
The West All-Stars, 55.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Irving. And Embiid is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Here's Irving. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Traps in the tray.
4-3.
The East trail by 11. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Drops one in from the wing.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And it's Irving with the ball for the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The pass to LeBron. And he goes big with the top right over John Morant.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here's Embiid. Tries again. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Jokic has checked in for Jaylen Brown. The West leading by 8. Jokic passes to Irving. Here's James. Lets the three fly. Here's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Star.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for him. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Doncic outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Morant. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Jokic. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. Here's Morant. And Embiid pulls it down. Now the West with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Morant right side. The wing jumper off target. The West leading by 6. Doncic passes to LeBron. Morant against Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by the East.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and this led to way too many second-chance shots.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Well, I think you've got to look at the defense for part of this. Clearly, he was outstanding, but the defense didn't really put up any resistance at all. And as a result, he was able to eat and eat and eat some more.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
James outside. Right at the free throw line. Jokic on the foul. And the West leads by 8.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
James. East grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Inside, here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and finding just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true
The takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Irving against Morant. Irving passes to Jokic. Nails the baby hook.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Halliburton's checked in for the West. And another miss by the East. Jokic with it. Sabonis defending. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Stolen by Mitchell.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton kicks to Irving.
East All-Stars foul call. Donovan Mitchell. Second personal foul. Second
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
For the West
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and James pulls it down. Here's Halliburton. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent when
making it out to tonight's event.
Everything I love is steak, bro. Back in the day, man, a young and I had ripped jeans. Couldn't afford a new pair. I had broke shoes. Couldn't think about the money. I had broke dreams. Outfit what?